Today is February 4th, 2026, and I've been thinking a lot about insecurities of mine and a lot about like the origins of where they come because I'm not a very insecure person. No, that's a very big lie. I am a very insecure person, but I'm not the one who made myself insecure about it. I'll I'll use an example. Back in middle school, there was this girl. I'm not gonna name her. She was pretty chill, right? I was more friends with like her sister, but like they were close enough in age that we basically the three of us did everything together. And one day, she noticed that my thumbs are kind of weird. I have something called hitchhiker's thumb. It doesn't cause me pain. It's basically my thumb just goes back, right? Anytime that you guys see me give a thumbs up, most of the time like this, because of this, right? Because of this interaction where she saw me doing this and she said it was weird. Before that, I didn't care. I thought it was cool as heck. Look at that, my thumb. It goes back. That's cool, right? My mom's thumb does that. Look at that. And then she called it weird. And that was a long time ago, right? That was easily 7 years ago. Probably not 7. It was actually like around 7-ish years ago that happened. And to this day, I still don't give thumbs up the way that I used to because of that. But it's stuff like that where it makes me realize I don't have my insecurities. I have other people's insecurities. I have other people thinking something that I do is weird because they would be uncomfortable doing it. Not because what I'm doing is weird, but because they wouldn't do it. And that's kind of dumb. You know? Like, I'm insecure about something for no reason other than you're insecure about it. There's no reason for either of us to be insecure about that thing, and yet we both are now. Right? Now, this was in middle school. I don't blame her for being insecure about that. I chuckle a little bit because, oh yeah, my thumb bends backwards. She had a double jointed thumb. She could dislocate her thumb. And I'm the weird one. For reference, neither of us are weird. Neither of those things are weird. I'm hearing someone, I apologize. I think I'm okay. Okay. But, like, she put what she thought was weird, and she put that on me to fix. She was trying to get me to not be weird so that she would be more comfortable. And again, this is middle schoolers. I don't blame the middle schoolers for this, right? Every middle schooler thinks about what makes themselves comfortable, and that's just what middle schoolers do. I'm not blaming them. That's not something you need to get rid of right now, right? Because again, no one's gonna blame you. You're a middle schooler. No one cares, right? I'm sorry, there are so many noises outside of my door right now. It is freaking me out. But, like, why is this still affecting me? Why am I still insecure about a middle schooler telling me my thumb looks weird? Okay, you're like 12. Leave me alone. Like, what? You're 12. What do you have telling me what I'm weird about? You know? There were other things you could have bullied me for. And you chose my thumb? Right? I don't get it. I don't understand. I'm insecure about this, and I've carried this. I've continued being insecure about this, even though, A, it's a middle schooler. Right? I love you middle schoolers. And the way that, you know, you're growing up and you're learning kind of way. But I'm not taking your opinion as fact. Right? That was a middle schooler's opinion of my thumb. Why do they care what my thumb looks like? You know? I've always been a very insecure person, but I've kind of realized recently I'm not insecure about myself. Other people are insecure about what I look like or how I act. So I'm not insecure about myself. I'm carrying other people's insecurities with me instead of making my own. You know how dumb that is? Alright. This whole channel is basically me trying to be better, right? So for that, right, obviously not being as insecure in myself, right? Easiest way to do that, stop being insecure about what other people are insecure about. Alright? I don't care what they think of me because I don't know what I think of myself. Alright? You gotta figure out what you think of yourself first before you figure out what other people think about you, because otherwise, you're not gonna think of yourself. You're not gonna know yourself. You're going to know what other people dislike about you instead of what you like about yourself. So, again, to bring this back, that's what I'm going to do, right? I'm doing college stuff. I'm around people my own age. I need to learn to love myself. So, that's what I'm gonna do. I doubt I'm gonna remember to inform you, but hopefully I will, because I want to be able to love myself before I start disliking things about myself. So, here's hoping it goes well. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow.